Oh, hi there. It's quiet in here. Sorry for taking your customers.
We only have regulars. Our customer base is different from yours. Wait, a person?
Huh? You're not gonna make any money helping someone like that. I'm out.
As a child, I had trouble communicating, so I had no friends. I could never say what I wanted to say. My parents were always worried because I never talked. My grandma was different.
Musubi? That's because you're careful about the words you choose. That's important. If you want to change, let's try making rice balls together.
Huh?
You can appeal to the senses with food. You can communicate through your cooking.
The rice balls I made with my grandmother at her rice ball shop. They were better than any food I've ever had. When my grandmother passed away, I took over her shop even though my parents were against it. My grandmother's flavors, her kindness, I don't want to lose all that. One rice ball set. Today we have salmon and bonito flakes. I made the bonito flakes, of course.
Amazing!
My name is Musubi Shiogama. My third year as a rice ball shop owner, 21 years old, grandmama's boy.
Rice balls, miso soup, and pickles. Simple. This is all I want.
The miso soup has potatoes, chicken, and mushrooms.
That hits the spot. I'm so glad to be Japanese.
You're exaggerating, I laughed. This shop was old. The customers were all regulars. We lost customers after I became the owner, but we're managing. A new rival shop opened nearby, though. The rival shop was a high-end rice ball shop that opened on the same street. They use expensive ingredients and pride themselves on luxury. They took advantage of the rice ball trend.
Oh, hi there. It's quiet in here. Sorry for taking your customers.
We only have regulars. Our customer base is different from yours.
You have no ambition. That's why you're still poor. It's hilarious, you city people.
This was the store owner of the fancy rice ball shop. He often came to my store to make fun of me.
Did you know? No money means you're a loser. You can't do anything you want. An unambitious person's future is tragic. It's only a matter of time before this shop closes. I'm sad. It's not a fair fight.
I have no intention of fighting with you. You're being aggressive. Do you like me or something?
Gross. I'll beat you up.
I need to clean and get back to prepping. I looked over at the alley, then... Wait, a person? A woman was leaning against the wall. I rushed over. Are you okay? Hello? Katahara-san? An ambulance!
Huh? You're not gonna make any money helping someone like that. I'm out.
What? Katahara-san snorted and left. Do you know where you are? I'll call an ambulance. Instead of a verbal response, her stomach growled. Is she... Are you... hungry? Stop responding with your stomach. Apparently, she had collapsed from hunger and sleep deprivation. I'm glad she wasn't hurt.
Thank you for letting me use your shower and the clothes.
She had showered and changed her clothes. She looked beautiful. Whoa, she's so pretty. Maybe she's a model. Even weirder that she looks so beaten up. Don't worry about it. I had one of my regulars bring the clothes. It was before opening. I looked at the woman at my counter. The woman waved.
Tomoya! I'm a regular here. I run a bar nearby.
Tomoya-san used to play male leads in musicals. She's famous around here.
That's right. When I was a hungry actress, the previous owner fed me these rice balls. Thank you. I'm Nuri Tagajo.
Ruri was an aspiring actress. She was 20. Oh, you're hungry. I'll make you guys a very special lunch set. I started mixing up the rice in the pot. I had used bonito broth to cook it.
Wow! The rice is so shiny. Looks good. I'll the rice is made in those special pots. It smells heavenly.
Put some white sesame in there. I formed the rice balls carefully and placed them on a grill.
Whoa! Grilled rice balls?
Yes, but our grilled rice balls are a little different. After this, I put on a little bake miso. Bake miso is a type of miso that farmers in the Northeast make. People in Miyagi call a certain plant bake. My grandmother was born in the Northeast. She taught me how to make this. It tasted like my childhood. The plant's bitterness and the miso are a perfect match. Grill some more and done. I ladled out some miso soup, plated the rice balls, and done. The two of them started wolfing it down.
Miso rocks! My brain is quaking! The little burnt parts are so good! This is gonna be my last meal.
With regular miso, just mix up 2 parts miso, 1 sugar, and 1 mirin. You can grill it with a frying pan or toaster oven, so try it. Miso grilled rice balls. Takajo-san looked happy. She ate and started crying. What's wrong?
I've never eaten rice balls like this. I'm crying.
There. Tomiya-san rubbed her back. By the way, why did you look like that before? Can I ask? Apparently, Takajo-san struggled with reading words. She can write somewhat.
Dyslexia is what it is. It has to do with the brain. Reading and writing is difficult.
What? How about the menu?
I can do words and signs, but I can't read my scripts well. It takes time and I get tired just reading, so I can't get roles. My part-time job, I couldn't read the manual. I took notes, but it's hard to read those too.
She can only do easy part-time jobs. Every day is busy. Takajo-san was struggling just to live. One day, a crow took the money she had withdrawn, and she chased it around all night. Then, she fell in some water. Wait, that's some luck. A crow took it? What? You're so weak. I mean, so sad.
I didn't know what to do. Maybe I should just give up. No, it's too soon. There are a lot of famous people that struggle to read like you. What? Like Tom Cruise? Schwarzenegger said something recently too. People say Einstein was like that too, but he accomplished things.
Yeah, that's just a quirk. When I was little, I didn't talk and my parents worried. But it's okay. If you try your best, a path opens up for you. I'm rooting for you. Takajo-san started to feel better.
Thank you. I'll try a little longer.
People have all kinds of struggles. You too, right, Tomiya-san? Tomiya-san and I are the same Chinese zodiac, but Tomiya-san's older. Ow!
You can't talk like that about women, young boy.
Takajo-san recovered. She became a regular.
1 miso grilled rice ball set, please.
Takajo-san started being honest about herself. She worked for places that accepted her. Nowadays, you can use your phone to read things out loud, so she got permission to use that at her part-time job.
Once upon a time, a grandfather and a mussel started wrestling when a peach came floating down. Bada bing, bada boom, bada boom, boom, boom.
It was easier for her to memorize scripts when she listened to them, so other employees or Tomiya-san would record them for her. She listened and memorized, and it became easier for her.
Masubi-san?
Takajo-san, welcome! 2 years later, Takajo-san was an up-and-coming actress. She was famous. Takajo-san always worked hard and never frowned. It didn't take long for me to fall for her. But falling for an actress, it would just be trouble and we don't match. That's why I kept my feelings to myself.
Damn it, the customers have stopped coming. The trend is over or whatever. I won't be poor again. Shiogama's shop is so small. Why don't they shut down?
One day, Katahara-san was angrily walking past my shop. It was buzzing.
Did you see? Ruri Tagajo. She's filming something for YouTube. What? Ruri-chan says she likes rice balls, but it was that shop?
Ruri Tagajo?
Okay. Thank you for watching the Ruri channel. My favorite shop. I hope you guys will come by. See you next time.
Tagajo-san did YouTube as well. She was showing her favorite food at a fan's request. She showed my shop and the rice balls. I feel weird.
Damn it, why him? His shop sucks, but this famous actress goes there. I'm so mad, I can't just leave it.
After that, my shop became a hit. I didn't have enough people to help.
Masubi, you better pay me well.
Thank you! Won her rice ball set. Tagajo-san said she'd come after the peak time.
Oh, after you're done, can you check my miso? I messed it up.
What? You made it? You can't cook. Later, after we finish. After peak hours, Tagajo-san snuck into her shop.
No customers? I don't want to cause any trouble for the shop. I wanted to help sales, but what if the girl fans try to flirt with Masubi?
Hey you, are you Ruri Tagajo?
Yikes!
You're the woman from 2 years ago. I didn't know you were an actress. You tricked me.
Who are you?
Itachi Katahara. I own a luxury rice ball shop. I'll pay you, so can you give me some customers for me?
Katahara-san grinned. Tagajo-san backed away.
Hey, if an actress like you likes this worn-down shop, you'll lose credibility. We use high-end ingredients, and our food looks good. All the young people come in. Good, right?
Hey, let me go!
Katahara-san grabbed Tagajo-san's arm. I heard the fuss and ran out.
Masubi-san!
What are you doing to her? Take this! I opened the container I was holding and put it in front of Katahara-san's face.
Blah, that smells.
The sour fermented smell of the miso knocked Katahara-san out.
What? Poison?
No, the miso that Tomiya-san made. She messed up making it, storing it, the ingredients. It all went bad. This was Tomiya-san. Oh, young soybeans, ripped.
And the weirdo that attacked Ruri-chan owns the luxury rice ball shop? What?
Katahara-san was on his knees in my shop. I had a sign around my neck.
What? The bar owner is on his side too.
I'm indebted to this boy's grandmother. Of course I am.
Shut up about debts and all that. So this shop is just being held up by other people.
Katahara-san spat out his words. He glared at me.
You don't think this is because of you, do you? You just took over the shop and are getting help left and right. Even now, you just begged this woman for help.
I sighed as I checked the grill. How lame. You're right that my shop is doing well because of other people. You're gonna bother Tagajo-san because of that? You do that and lecture me about management. Hilarious.
What?
Shut up, eat this. Katahara-san tried to fight me. I shoved a freshly grilled rice ball in his mouth. Super hot. Don't try this at home.
Ow, 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 ah!
Katahara-san held onto the rice ball and screamed, but he realized something.
This is bakamiso? How? We're in the city, but it tastes just like home.
You're from the Northeast too? You city people. He had said earlier, so I figured he wasn't from Tokyo. Katahara-san's life flashed before his eyes. Springtime when the plants would grow.
Grandpa, I'm gonna be rich. And I'm gonna get you the best doctors in America.
The rice balls he ate with his grandfather. Katahara-san's mouth was full.
Haha, that's great. But I don't have long. I just pray for your happiness.
The grandfather's sad smile. Katahara-san remembered. He started crying.
Grandpa! Grandpa! I was gonna get rich and get you better, but I was too late. If I had more money! If I had more money!
He sobbed for a while. I could only look on in shock. So, you didn't want to repeat the same tragedy. That's why you were so desperate.
Yeah.
I get why you were so obsessed with money, but you did something wrong. Apologize to her.
I'm sorry. My shop wasn't doing well. I panicked. I did something bad.
He apologized so genuinely. Takajo-san seemed confused, but she nodded.
I hope you can get your shop back with honest methods.
I just thought about efficiency, low costs, high profits. But I was getting cheap. The taste wasn't the same. Of course people wouldn't come. I ate your rice ball and knew. People are drawn to comfort.
Katahara-san was sad. I thought that his proactiveness was a skill I didn't have. I like your ambitious style. It's just a slump, right?
Shiogama. You're a good guy. I'm sorry for everything. I'm sorry.
Wait! Masubi-san attracts men too! No! Get away from him!
What are you two doing? Get away. Tomiya-san, help. Tomiya-san!
I'm done. I'm going home.
Wait.
The two of them messed me up, but we ended up resolving things. After that, Katahara-san closed his shop and went home. He didn't give up. He wanted to start over in his hometown.
Smells good. What's this?
Bake miso grilled rice balls. Would you like one?
He runs a rice ball shop while getting ready for another venture. Sales are pretty good. Katahara-san had become a cheerful person, nothing like before.
You revealed the struggles you faced. Was there a reason for doing so? I had a hard time with it at first, but thanks to a certain someone, I see it as a part of me.
I was eating rice balls and watching a TV show that Takajo-san was on. I'm glad she was able to get past it.
Hello? Wait, don't watch that! I'm embarrassed!
Haha, I was curious what kind of stuff you were doing.
You look normal. Oh, Musabi-san, you have some rice on your cheek.
What? Where? I tried to wipe it off with my hand. Takajo-san moved her face closer to mine. What? She kissed my cheek. Kissed?
Takajo-san, what are you doing? What? Huh?
Back home, we use our mouths for cheek rice.
I've never heard of that.
She stuck out her tongue and laughed. My heart was thumping. When you learn to accept yourself, new paths open up. I learned that from my grandmother. A new love had opened up. Would it lead anywhere? I guess we'll see.
I'm sorry, Shingo. I want to start thinking about my future. My mom told me I should marry someone in a suit, so you understand, right?
Why? Okada, why are you with the goddess? Why? Because she's my fiancée. We're going to see my parents. A small factory in a big world. An ordinary man was living his life. Okada, the deadline's coming up, so I'm counting on you. Yes, sir. The sounds of machines, the sounds of coworkers. I listen to the sounds of my life. My name is Shingo Okada. I was wearing my work uniform, soaked in the scent of grease. I was 27, working at an auto parts factory. Sir, did you eat breakfast? You won't last until lunch. Okada, you can hear my stomach through the noise of all these machines? He held his stomach shyly and laughed. He was the factory chief. He was friendly and took care of his workers. I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to listen. Please, eat. I've always had sensitive hearing. I could hear all kinds of sounds. As a kid, I didn't like that sometimes. But my mom would laugh and say it was my talent. Thanks to that, I think of it as my strength.
The chief looked happy eating his rice ball in the office. He said you were kind.
I was drinking coffee in the break area when a woman came up to me laughing. Her name is Kurara Ushiro, 29. She works in the office of this little factory. She's in accounting, and she's my girlfriend. Hello, Miss Ushiro. I'm glad to hear that. She was around 2 years older than me. We started dating 6 months ago. I think it started from something small. Do you need something from our employee here? One day, I saw a group of shady guys bothering Miss Ushiro outside the factory. I intervened. Miss Ushiro said she was really scared and started telling me she liked me after that.
I love you for protecting me then. I want you to go out with me.
6 months ago, she told me this, and we started dating. I have bosses that I look up to, coworkers I can work hard with, and a girlfriend that supports me. I'm lucky. I was living a happy life, but... Huh? Are you Okada? A man passing by the factory called out to me. Miss Ushiro and I looked at him. Shirakawa? Why are you here? I work at a company near here. I switched jobs, so now I'm in sales. Okada, I heard you were working at some factory, but what's this? Ha! Your uniform is so dirty. You were always pretty dumb, so I guess you can only do this kind of stuff. Shiito Shirakawa. We were in the same class and have known each other since preschool. He always targeted me. I hadn't seen him since high school, but he hasn't changed.
Shingo, do you know him?
Miss Ushiro tugged at my finger and asked me hesitantly. Honestly, I didn't want to introduce him to her. I didn't know what to tell her, so I nodded silently. Oh, excuse me. I'm a former classmate of his. Are you all right? This greasy man is not good enough for a beautiful woman like you.
What? Beautiful? You look nice in your suit too.
Miss Ushiro looked happy to be called beautiful. I guess being complimented is nice. Thank you. I just got it made. As a salesman, I have to mind how I look. Apparently, Shirakawa just switched jobs to a company near here. As soon as he found out that Miss Ushiro was my girlfriend, he got close and started talking to her. I'm gonna go back to work now. It must be hard to be blue collar. Get greasy and work hard, Okada. Ha ha. You don't have to tell me. Blue collar. I know that's what you call people who work physical jobs. Shirakawa looked down on people like that. He took pride in being a white-collar salesman. That day, my peaceful life started falling apart. A month later, on a day in August.
I'm sorry, Shingo. I want to start thinking about my future. My mom told me I should marry someone in a suit, so you understand, right?
Miss Ushiro was 29. I knew she was around the age where people started thinking about marriage. Still, Miss Ushiro had said that we could get to know each other slowly, but in the end, she chose her partner based on their job. It can't be helped. Ha! She said she wanted me over some factory worker. I saw Shirakawa pull her in like he owned her, and said my goodbye to her. This festival hasn't changed since we were kids. It was the middle of August. It was a holiday in Japan, so I was back home. I was at a small local festival that was held annually at the shrine. Anytime I came home, I would come to this shrine. Maybe I'll buy some noodles and go home. Hey, Shingo! What are the chances? How have you been? Shuta? You were back too? Yeah, I make it a thing to come visit my Grammy during this holiday. It was my friend from back home, Shuta Aoki. He was a year older than me, but we played together a lot in elementary school. In 5th grade, he moved because of his parents' work. He loved his grandma. He always came to visit his grandma's gravesite. He was a truly kind friend. Oh, yeah, Shingo, you come too. Let's do a mini reunion. Mini reunion? I tilted my head. He smiled at me like a little boy. It reminded me of old times. Everyone, I found Shingo, so I brought him. All my local friends who happened to be at the festival were huddled in the corner of the shrine. Some of them were Shuta's classmates, and some were mine. Back then, we all played together. Are you surprised? We didn't plan this. We all happened to see each other. Are you feeling emo? The familiar faces, all the memories came rushing back. I felt emo.
Shingo, how are you?
Miss Suzuki? Long time no see. Probably since our coming of age day. I'm doing good.
You haven't changed.
Hmm? Her eyes rounded for a second. Then she put on a lovely smile. Mika Suzumoto. She was like a goddess to us back then.
How are you now? You're not in the area anymore, right?
Yeah, I live in the city by myself. I work at a small factory there.
You're a factory worker? Does that mean you wear uniforms?
She kept confirming that I did, but I didn't feel like she was insulting me.
Can I ask you something?
What?
What kind of uniform do you wear? There are all kinds of colors and types, right?
Huh? I wear a jumpsuit, I guess?
A jumpsuit? You wear a jumpsuit to work?
Huh? Miss Suzumoto? Why are you buried all of a sudden? I was puzzled by this first-time reaction. Why was she buried? She kept mumbling and held her red cheeks with her small hands. I rubbed my eyes, but she was still buried.
I love...
What?
Mika, calm down. I know you like guys in work uniforms more than in suits, but...
It was Miss Kurumoto. I remembered her as the responsible person who took care of Miss Suzumoto.
I'm sorry, Okada. Mika has a thing for guys in work uniforms. She especially loves jumpsuits.
I see. That scared me. The holiday season was over. It was the first weekend since I came back to my hometown. Thankfully, I wasn't sad about Miss Ushiro. After that mini reunion, Shuta suggested we all go to an izakaya nearby. I exchanged contact info with Miss Suzumoto there. She said she wanted to meet today.
Why aren't you in your jumpsuit?
I wear normal clothes on weekends. She looked truly disappointed. Her cheeks were red. She was so cute. You really like jumpsuits, huh? I'm sorry to let you down.
Oh, you've always been so pure and honest.
Huh? Really? I never noticed myself.
Even when you talked about your ex-girlfriend, you didn't say anything bad about her.
That night at the reunion, I opened up to everyone about being dumped. I knew it wasn't a fun story, so I cut it short. I didn't know that's how she saw it.
I always thought you were a kind person, but you can get a little angrier, you know?
Since I was young, I never talked a lot. I wasn't the type to wear my heart on my sleeve. People always said I was hard to read.
Okay, I'm gonna go crazy for your sake today too.
Thank you. I feel better already.
Already? We haven't even started.
I bet she doesn't know how much her smile saves people. we started seeing each other pretty frequently. My time with Miss Suzumoto, no, with Mika, was my comfort. Time passed. It was the next spring. Miss Ushiro said her goodbyes to the workers. It's been 6 months since she married Shirakawa. She was leaving the company.
Stay healthy, Mr. Okada.
You helped me grow a lot. I couldn't just say bye. The other workers did not like her either. I wonder how she felt.
Okada, you're a really good kid. You've been through a lot, but you were polite to her.
You're also the kindest. I don't compare. I can be like this because of everyone's support.
I'm looking forward to continuing to work with you, Okada.
I'll continue to work hard. I didn't feel anything anymore toward Miss Ushiro. I wanted to do whatever I could for this company. A few months later, it was summer again. Work was going normally. This sound. There was a strange sound coming from the large press machine. I checked it again, but I heard the sound again.
Okada, you're frozen. What's wrong?
Since it was the busy period, the factory chief was here. He looked puzzled. Sir, there's a strange sound coming from the press. It happens even at low rotation, so I think it's worn down.
What?
Everyone around me stopped what they were doing. We should take it apart and inspect it. It could be fatal. But the deadline, the workers couldn't hide their worry. It made sense. The other day, we had some trouble with a client and our deadline was right there.
I'm surprised you noticed. Normally, you'd only hear it if you work it too hard.
This was a small factory. We didn't have a safety team like bigger companies, so the factory chief took that responsibility.
Honestly, if we stop at all today, we won't meet the deadline. But you're right. I have absolute trust in your knowledge and ears. I'll take responsibility. Okada, can you help?
Yes, I'll do it right away. Can everyone else help too? We used a ceiling crane and other machines to check. As a result, we found that the bearings were worn down. We had to replace them right away to prevent an accident.
I didn't think it was this bad. This was dangerous.
After, we kept checking and taking it apart. We managed to fix the press machine somehow. It delayed our work, but we were able to minimize the delay.
You really saved us. If we kept going, we would have been delayed multiple days rather than one. Great job.
My coworkers agreed with him. But because we had to put our work on pause, there was no room in the schedule. At this rate, I won't make it to my thing today. I sent a message of apology during my break. It was 8 p.m. It was way past the end of the day. I went home with my hands still dirty. I feel so bad for Mika. I had made plans to see Mika today. It was her birthday. I had made reservations at a fancy restaurant and canceled the day of.
Shingo! I'm here.
Mika was there in front of the factory. She saw how surprised I was and laughed. She didn't look upset at all. Mika, I'm so sorry for today. You came all this way.
Yeah, I didn't want to bother you, but I wanted to see you. And I thought it was my chance to see you in a jumpsuit, so I had to. I knew it. You look so good. You're so handsome, Shingo.
This is the best birthday ever, she laughed. Even if my classmates laugh at my dirty uniform, even if my ex laughs at me, it didn't affect me at all. It was all thanks to Mika. Before I knew it, I was on one knee.
Shingo?
I want you to forgive me for doing it in these clothes. Mika, will you marry me?
Jeez. There isn't any other way to propose that would make me happier. Of course I will.
Her beautiful dress didn't match the factory at all. It fluttered in the wind. Her sweet scent seemed to erase the smell of the grease. A few weeks after the proposal, I was back home for the holidays again. 10 minutes from the station by car, I got to my family home and got out of the car. Thanks for taking me. I'll treat you later. Thanked the driver. Wait, what are you doing here? Shirakawa. Terrible timing. I ran into a familiar face as soon as I got out of the car. It was Shiido Shirakawa and Karara. The now husband and wife were there. My house and Shirakawa's were really close. It wasn't so strange to run into each other. Why are you in a suit? Are you looking for a job? No, I'm still working as a factory worker at that factory. Ha! I knew that. You look best in a jumpsuit, right, Karara?
Huh? Oh, sorry, I wasn't listening.
Miss Ushiro was frozen. I felt like her cheeks were flustered, but maybe that was in my head. Shirakawa saw that and clicked his tongue. He glared at me. You still smell like grease in a suit. I feel bad for the suit. Also, do you guys have time to be back home for the holidays? Go to work. Why do you have to tell me that? Huh, why? You're playing dumb. Haha, you.
Shingo, what's wrong?
What? Are you? Mika Suzumoto? Mika came out of the car in a nice dress. Shirakawa was her classmate too, so he knew her.
You. So it was you, the one that made fun of Shingo and stole his girlfriend. Shingo is kind, so he never told me who did it, but I see now. Shirakawa, you haven't changed. You're still competing with Shingo.
Why? Okada, why are you with the goddess? Why? Because she's my fiancée. We're going to see my parents. Fiancé? See your parents? Who? And who? Mika and I? What? Shirakawa couldn't believe that Mika and I were getting married. Mika? Why are you marrying him? He works at a factory. He smells greasy and he's not good enough for you.
Why are you saying this to me? Don't call me Mika like you know me.
What?
I know that Shingo works in a factory, so what? It's more strange to me that someone who compares jobs like you was able to get married.
Mika frowned in anger. The next moment, her face lit up.
Shingo was so cool that day.
Mika, don't talk about it. I'm embarrassed.
But you proposed to me on my birthday. When I think about the silent, stoic Shingo planning that out for me, I can't help it. And in your jumpsuit, I was so happy.
She talked about this in the car right here too. I think she's going to tell my parents the same story.
But you're in a suit today.
Why are you a little disappointed? I have to wear a suit for this.
Aw, you look different and cool in a suit too, but the jumpsuit...
I guess we were being funny. I heard laughing from the driver's seat. What? The goddess Mika fell for a guy in a work uniform? I did hear a rumor a long time ago that Shirakawa liked Mika.
Is it that important what he wears? When the time comes, he takes responsibility. He protects his work, his coworkers, and me. I love him. I love him in the suit he chose to meet my parents, the jumpsuit he works hard in, and even the pajamas he sleeps in. Shingo is the coolest.
Mika spoke loud and clear. Shirakawa had nothing to say. I pulled Mika close to me. whispered a thank you and headed to our parents. Hey, I ran into one of your workers being lazy and taking days off. What are you thinking? I don't know about any machine troubles or what, but we gave you extra time for your sake. Shirakawa was furious. He had his phone to his ear and he was yelling.
Can I take this as you speaking on behalf of the company?
It was my factory chief on the phone with him.
I see. We need to protect our workers as well, if you say anything more.
Shirakawa inhaled deeply and tried to continue, but the phone slipped from his hands. Hey, wait! This is Aoki. It was my friend and Shirakawa's supervisor, Shuta Aoki. I apologize for my employee's behavior, sir.
Oh, Aoki, that surprised me. I didn't think you'd call me like this.
I have nothing to say. I'm ashamed to say it, but I didn't foresee that he could be this dumb. I will repay you for this myself. I will be reprimanding him properly.
You've been good to us, Aoki. I'll leave it to you.
I am grateful for your kindness. I'll be visiting soon. He was being polite to the client, but Shuta's eyes were sharply locked onto Shirakawa. When he hung up, his expression got angrier. Mr. Aoki, why are you here? This is my hometown too. Also, I was the one driving their car earlier. What? Shuta had driven us here. That meant Shuta had heard all the insults he had thrown our way. Be prepared. Shiito Shirakawa, I don't intend to forgive you. The delay occurred because the parts you ordered were the wrong measurements. I won't let you forget that. That was. You probably thought it would be fixed during inspection. That's why there was trouble during the construction. Everything had to be redone. There was machine troubles, but Shinko caught it so it was fine. We were able to minimize the delay. Tell me, why do you get to act like you're better than Shingo because of your job? Also, are you in any position to act like that to the client? You remain unfazed. I'm in disbelief. That has nothing to do with me. There's no way it doesn't. I was trying to get you removed from this project anyway, but it looks like I should take your place as soon as possible. I don't know if removing you will be enough, though. Like me, Shuta never got along with Shirakawa. Even as his boss, that didn't change.
I'm glad meeting the parents went well.
Mika and I met both of our parents. That afternoon, the two of us headed to the shrine. Both of our families were ecstatic about the marriage. We came to the shrine to celebrate that.
I don't think you remember, but I met you at this shrine when I was 5.
What? We walked around the familiar area. She spoke out suddenly.
Okada!
Miss Ushiro found me and came running. I guess she saw us walk by her house.
I'm sorry about back then. I was wrong. I married someone in a suit like my mom told me, but I regret it.
She told me that they started living with her in-laws after getting married. She hated it and was exhausted.
You always covered for me. I want you to help me. Take me away from there. Do not come any closer. Move! Get out of the way! I will not. You didn't choose Shingo. You chose Shirakawa. You want him back now? Tough luck. I know. You were all over Shingo after seeing him in a suit today. How do you know that? You can't get anything past me. I could tell by looking at you. I was the same when I saw him in his jumpsuit. But I didn't fall for him because of his jumpsuit. Since we were young, Shingo was always full of gratitude. That hasn't changed. He always says thanks to this. That's why I fell for him.
I opened my eyes widely. I didn't realize I always said this.
If you were dating him, You should have noticed. Not his clothes or his job, his pure heart. I know he's nice, that's why.
Miss Ushiro, thanks to you, I was able to meet my kind and lovely wife.
Okada!
I'm sorry. I can't help you anymore. The one I'm going to protect now is Mika. Also, you betrayed a lot of people. Even I can't forgive you for that. I'm not gonna praise him, but maybe you should be grateful that your husband still wants to be with you. I'll never hold her hand again. Once she realized that, she fell to her knees sobbing. After that, Shiito Shirakawa's many mistakes and rude behavior spread throughout the office. He didn't learn from his mistakes and caused a lot of loss for his company. He was fired. Why me? Why because of that guy? He was deeply hurt that the girl he used to liked guys in work uniforms. He tried to work as a factory worker, but it wasn't an easy job for a guy with no sense of responsibility or guts. He couldn't even find a blue-collar job that he would always make fun of. I heard he's lost. As for Kurara Shirakawa, who married him and regretted it, on top of the stress from living with her in-laws, there was the stress of her unemployed husband. She was at her wit's end.
Thanks to you, I was able to grow. Even in the end, Okada was nice to me. Why didn't I realize?
She had so many regrets. She lived in hell every day. The reason she left the factory wasn't because she was retiring fruitfully.
Come on, go.
It was because she used her position in accounting to skim money from the company. She was arrested. Her motive was the stress from living with her in-laws. The police officer that brought her in was none other than Mika's friend, Kurumoto. Small world. Her in-laws hated her even more for the crime. She was a long ways away from a stress-free life. Society was tough too. She still had to pay for those losses incurred by the company. I'm sure even Shirakawa never expected the person he stole from me to do something like that.
Oh, it hurts!
When we were 5 years old, we were at the shrine for a special celebration for the 5-year-olds. Mika had tripped over her special clothes and was crying.
Are you okay?
Thank you!
You know how to say thank you. Good girl. I'm glad you're not hurt.
He pulled her up by the hand. It was my father, who had passed away. My dad was wearing his jumpsuit. He was reflected vibrantly in Mika's clear eyes. You can say it's all thanks to you.
Thanks to you?
I had forgotten, or never realized that was how we met.
Look, there's a picture from that day.
I know. I'm surprised you remember so far back.
It's a special memory. At the wedding, I'm gonna turn this story into a video.
Mika talked happily about our future. I was a little embarrassed, but it was a warm memory with my dad. I was happy. The phrase, thanks to you, has a special meaning in Japanese. Thanks to my father, those words were ingrained in me.
I'm leaving.
See you. Be careful. She's always so cute, in her jumpsuit. I forgot to mention this. Mika Suzumoto, no, Mika Okada, is not a car mechanic. She wanted to wear a jumpsuit, so she wanted to be a mechanic. People, jobs, feelings, the world is connected in ways that I'm not even aware